Hi, it's Emily Leiphart of Art from the Heart, and in this video I'm doing a product review of Nicholson's Peerless transparent watercolor papers. I previously used these watercolor papers to color this Paper Smooches card, and you can watch that video via the link below. I have the Bonus Pak, which comes with a list of all 40 colors, as well as a short biography on Charles Nicholson, who invented these self-blending watercolor papers. Even if you lose this sheet, all of the color names are printed on the backs of each square. For me, the papers do not represent the true colors at all, so it's very handy to create a swatch for future reference. The package is small and compact, so it's easily stored, and you can also travel with them. All you need is an aqua brush or traditional watercoloring brushes and some water. Even though each color card is only 2 inches by 2 inches, these will last a very long time. The cards are completely saturated with color. It's not often that you can get 40 different colors in one watercolor collection without breaking the bank, so I also love that these are affordable too. Below I've linked 3 different collections of Peerless watercolor papers available at Simon Says Stamp, so please be sure to check those out. There are so many shades in each color family, and since each shade offers a huge gradient, you pretty much have all the colors you could ever want in this collection. I created a swatch chart and printed it on a sheet of Hero Arts watercolor paper. I listed all the colors in the order they appear on the packaging. I'm starting with all the yellows and oranges. I've been using a Sakura Koi water brush for a few years now, and I need to replace it. I would like to try some of the other aqua brushes as well as traditional watercolor brushes. I find it handy to have a variety of sizes, since you'll want to have broader tips for large color washes and smaller ones to paint finer details if you're coloring in various stamped images. I've linked to all of the ones that Simon Says Stamp carries in their store, so be sure to check them out. They're all good, and it's a matter of personal preference as to the size and shape of the tool you choose. As you can see, I'm squeezing water out from the tube in the brush to wet the paper. Then the brush picks up the color and I just transfer it onto my swatch. The colors are very vibrant and concentrated, but as I continue to squeeze water out and move it around on the paper, the color lightens, providing a very pretty gradient. A few of the colors appeared more pale and don't provide as much of a gradient as the majority in the collection, but it's still nice to have that option when you want something more subtle. I'll have to try them again by dipping traditional brushes into water and see if there's a difference. This yellow ochre color is one of my favorite colors. I love that it has a mossy undertone and lightens to a rich yellow. I used this color on the reindeer on the card shown at the start of this video. Next is a great range of reds and pinks. Moving on to the blues, the turquoise ended up with a big blob of water on the paper, and I accidentally grabbed a baby wipe that had yellow ink on it, so I mucked it up. Either way, it's a true turquoise blue, and it doesn't bother me that it's contaminated with yellow. The robin's egg blue gave me a lot of trouble with the fine aqua brush, but when I used a traditional broad-tipped brush, it worked so much better. The Alice blue is my favorite of all the blues. I only started getting into purples recently, but I love all 3 of these, especially the amethyst. I love green, so every single one of these won me over. Every time I put the color down on paper, I was oohing and awing over how pretty they were. Okay, if I really had to pick a favorite green, it would be the olive green. The neutral tint is the gray-black in this collection. Much like the yellow ochre, I love the range of this burnt umber color. Bismarck brown along with robin's egg blue and daffodil yellow are the palest colors in this collection. While burnt umber is a cool brown, warm sepia is a warm brown. Now all the color swatches are done and my chart is complete. Here's another look at all the colors. Basically, in the time it took for me to create all the swatches and show you the finished chart, the papers have completely dried. I love how quickly they dry, which means there's little wait time before cleanup. That way you can tidy up and put these watercolor papers away right after coloring. To stay organized, you can always keep them in order of the chart for easy reference, but for the sake of the video, I'm just showing you how easy it is to gather the papers together and put them back in the original packaging. So that's my review of Nicholson's Peerless transparent watercolor papers. The package is small and compact, easy to use, with 40 bright beautiful colors, and all for a great price. Remember to check out my other video, linked below, to see how I use these watercolor papers on a card. I will have a new video coming up soon in which I watercolor and stamp with these watercolor papers. Please refer to the supply links below if you're interested in any of the products I used in this video. You can also visit my blog for stills and more information about this product. Thanks so much for watching.